Hey guys, welcome back to Space Engineers. My name's Cosmic Chimp, and today we are going to be hopefully talking to Epic as thanks to you amazing people in the comments, I've got his coordinates now. So I need to head up to space, get their coordinates and stick it into the laser antenna, and then yeah, hopefully I'll be able to contact them. But we have power issues, obviously. So to use the laser antenna, I'm going to have to use a lot of power, and I've worked out that the easiest thing for me to do is build a large reactor. So I need it to cook up a lot of superconductors and reactor components. So right now that's cooking up. Actually, how much have I got left, or how much is in the tank? Okay, so I've got 79 and 78, and I've got loads up on the station right now, up in the donut. So I'm gonna cook up everything right now, and I'll meet you up on the donut as I start to build the large reactor. And of course, this episode, once I've done that, I'm going to start designing the donut. I'm looking forward to it. Within episodes, I've done a lot of mining, and I've got more silicon and nickel than I care to, like, just too much. Iron and ice. Yeah, I've got enough ice. Look at it. 797%. Oh, dude. Seriously, I think I've got enough ice. Nice. Now that we've finally got through all of the reactors, everything's all in here. Let's just check this out. So I've got 2,000 reactor components and about 200 odd superconductors. That will be enough for the donut. So let's fly up to the donut and then build the reactor, and hopefully we might be able to talk to Epic. I can't wait, I'm excited. I wonder if he's got his one up and running. I know in the comments everybody was saying that he does. He just needed power, but we will find out once I get there. So, let's see, there it is. Let's head over to the donut and build a large reactor. Almost there. Nice. Okay, now I just need to get some uranium. Is there any uranium here? No, there must be uranium on this ship. And then hopefully I can contact Epic. Okay, that's on. Now, let's see if I can contact them. Laser antenna, and connect coordinates. It's searching for the coordinates. Obviously, he's not got his up and running yet. Okay. So, what I'll do is, I'm going to leave my video on loop playing for him. And hopefully, when he gets this video, when he gets his up and running, he will have the video playing for him. And then hopefully, from there, we will be able to communicate and access each other's videos. Access each other's cameras. That's exciting. So right now, what I'm going to do is, I am going to chop this down right now, and I'm going to move it to a new location. So let's turn it off. Now, where would I want to have it in here? Now, I'm planning on putting some windows in the inside of the donut, and then putting jump drives, cargo containers, and the basic stuff that I need. So another option I was thinking about was segregating this off. Obviously I want it airtight, but do I want it airtight in all areas, or do I want it airtight in like different compartments? Because like I was just considering about just having the whole thing pressurized as one big unit. But then that would take a lot of pressurizing. But then again, I've got enough ice. Okay, first of all, I'm going to get started by building the large reactor. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to have space for down here. Okay, let's get started. So this is going to be too big to have it just in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to cut the floor out. But I kind of knew I was going to do that anyway. And then if I stick in... Now, let's put in the large reactor. Oh no, I need to actually chop it down altogether. So if I stick the large reactor in the floor here, okay. Do I want to do that? Let's see. I'm going to need to cut that out as well. So a lovely big hole. I want to keep it as close to this. Do I want to keep it close to the wall, or do I want to have a space to walk between it? No, because if I put it in the middle, then I'm going to have too much. I'm going to have space taken away from me. So if I stick like... But it also, if I put a hole in the top, right, so thinking with cosmic here, in the middle. So if I stick this up here and then connect the large reactor to that, at least then I can pass through it and use it as piping. Like that. Okay. Not happy with the fact that there's going to be a big gap in the floor. It's not pressurized. I might stick like one half of the donut not pressurized and the other half pressurized. I think, maybe. Will I? I don't know. Too much thoughts. Building up. Sweet. Okay. So this bottom layer is going to be all connected up with piping, and then it's going to be armoured in. So it will be pressurized. Now, I think I'm going to move these cargo containers around to a new location. And then I'm going to move the med bay and everything else as well, because I need to fill this gap in. So let's move the cargo container first. I'm going to have a few of them. Now, do I want to have large cargo container beside the reactor? I think... Do I? Yes. Yes, I will. I want to put them here. Try and make it a wee bit compact, but at the same time, give it enough space so I can walk around and do other things. So, like that. Large container. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. I can chop this out because I don't need that there right now. I need to start building refineries and assemblers. So I think the refineries and assemblers will be on this side. So if I was to turn that like so, and then it's like that. Actually, if okay, that could work. So if I put the modules on each side, then I could walk straight through the middle. And I can always add on more later on as time goes on. So right now, let's see. What do I want? Do I want speed? I want 2 speed and no, I don't want speed. I want yield. With the yield, I will be able to get more out of my resources. I'm not that bothered about speed for these. But there we go. Now I'm able to walk down the middle here. Now thinking about where my assembler is going to be. I'm going to have the assemblers going up and down. If I do it further away. Okay, so one there. And so we've got one there, space, space. Oh no, that one. That there. So hopefully it'll be mirrored like top and bottom. So then there's piping, like I want everything to have piping to it. So there and there and there and there. Now let's get the assembler up and running. There's one. There's two. Now all speed ones. So one there. Can I actually get a speed one in here? It's going to be too tight. Oh, it's too tight. So that goes there. And this one here. Now this realistically should then give me 2, but in such a way that I can put the yield, put the speed modules on. Okay, so speed modulars on. There we go. I'll leave the open there so I can get into them. And there's a space there. Sweet. So that's 2, and I can also put in a third one if I wanted to here. So I need to come out to about there. So one goes there.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I can stick it there. I think. Let's see. So putting in. Ooh, this is tight. This is really tight, but I like it. Okay. So we have 3 assemblers, 2 refineries, 4 O2 H2 generators. We have 1 large cargo container, 1 large reactor. I need batteries. I need loads of batteries. Now, I feel like this is going to be my power area, so maybe put batteries on that wall, kind of like a power wall. That's a fair amount of batteries for what I have. And then I'll also have some solar panels as well. Ooh, I could also have hydrogen engines. I kind of like that idea. Okay, right, so let's see. I'm just planning things out here. Things can be moved later on. But right now, I just want to see what things would look like before I weld them up. There we go. Power should not be an issue now. Storage. that's another thing I need to do. Where would I put the other cargo container? I think I'm going to put the other cargo container here and have it connected to the refineries as so. So let's take out the flooring. And then add it in. Nice. Okay. So 2 large cargo containers. That should be enough. And then I'll have small cargo containers dotted around. So I do plan on flying this around with like hydrogen engines and stuff like that, so I could jump it to a location and then from there I can then turn it into a station again. Kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so I need to turn it into it. That's fine, I can do that. And then, yeah, okay, that'll do. Let's add things underneath. Let's pipe this up because that needs piped up. So one there, connect it. Even though it's connected through them, I like to have a wee bit of redundancy. Now this will just come into here like so. I'll need to connect these up as well. Yeah, that'll do. And now I just need to connect these to that one. Now, I think if I take my big welder ship, then I can connect, I could probably just weld this all up with that. But right now, that is everything all connected. So, coming over to this waiter here. Yes, there's a few comments that are cracking. Like one of them says it looked like a chef's hat first. I kind of thought that before I added in the welders the last time. And there was another comment saying about it looked like a strawberry without the welders. And do you know what? I think I'm going to stick with the hostess one because I like the fact that it looks like it's serving up all the components to whatever I'm building. But what should I call it? What should the hostess be called? Mr. or Mrs.? And then I need a name. So let me know in the comments, guys. What should I call this hostess? Yeah, I think I'll go with hostess because yeah, why not? So let me know in the comments what I should name this. But right now, I'm gonna go and start welding. I get the large cargo container. Yes, nicely done. This was so much easier. I am so glad I built this welder ship. Will I get everything through the... No, I don't think I'll be able to weld up inside because of the armor. But it'll be fine. I can go inside and weld up what I missed here. Okay, so that's the bottom done. It's all been welded up and it looks good. I just need to get some of the stuff inside. That's okay. Now I also need to get the top done as well. But I am happy with the fact that now I can start moving everything from the base upwards. Let's have a look around this donut so far and see what we've achieved so far. So laser antenna is up and running, video is being transmitted over to Epic on a loop. There's my coordinates and there's Epic's coordinates, so everything's good there. We have the med bay and this oxygen tank here. That's going to be moved shortly because I've got connections around the top here that I'm going to add them to. It could be anywhere. We'll see. Coming down here into the bowels, we have 3 assemblers, 2 oxygen tanks, 2 refineries with 4 O2H2 generators. We have 2 large containers plus a large hydrogen. And over here, that small reactor is going to go soon. We have the large reactor with a power wall and then some hydrogen engines. Now, it's a wee bit overkill, but I do want some redundancy, especially if I've got loads of ice coming up from the planet. It'll be good to have most of the batteries topped up with the hydrogen engines. Now, another thought is, I'm going to do it here, is I'm going to have a glass walkway from there straight across. Just for right now, I think it will look pretty smart. There was a comment about putting in a dropship in the middle, and that's a really good idea. But right now, I'm just going to focus on the aesthetics of this donut. Just until at least it's up and running. Ooh, I've just remembered something. Jump drives. We need jump drives. Because I want to jump this towards Epic. Actually, have I got all the components in here for a jump drive? Okay, let's go. Let's see. Jump drives. Is it jump drives are there? Oh, this is going to be heavy. Get that. Am I going to be able to stick this down here? Oh, that's big. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's stick one there. And one on the other side. So that's going to be 2. And that's going to be a heavy jump. How many jumps do I think I'll need to take? Let me know in the comments, guys. How many jumps is this going to take to get over to Triton from the moon? I might have to get like... a jump drive connector that I can connect to it. Because I don't want to add too many things to this donut. I want to keep it minimalistic. I want to keep it fairly basic with the stuff inside it. Like when it comes to all the build things, when it comes to all the stuff inside here, I want to keep it very limited right now anyway. So maybe 3 at a push. Okay, so that's 4. That's okay. I'm happy with 4. So it's 4 jump drives, 2 on each side. That should realistically get us to a fair distance jumping. Now this won't be a ship. This is going to be like a station that can move. The donut. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Let's go and get everything moved over, like the med bays, and start preparing to move the base from the planet, the moon. That's quite cool. So there, move everything from that base down there up to here, and then I don't need to worry about doing the trips back and forward. I need to go back to the planet and get myself some interior plates, construction components, superconductors. Got motors, that's fine. I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, it's just construction components and interior plates, really. Yep. Yep. Okay. I will do that in between episodes. But so far, this is it. Our base is getting somewhere. We're finally we're finally getting a good enough donut, and I can't ask for anything better than this. It's like I'm looking forward to glazing over the top. This will all be glass at the top, and then underneath I will put more piping around, and then just kind of put all the armor blocks around it so it looks a wee bit more rounded, and you don't see all the piping at the bottom. Now I will add in some ion thrusters around, just in certain locations, and then I will put windows on the inside here where there is spaces, and then I'm going to put a glass walkway from there straight across. Just for right now. I mean, I might later on change that to have in a drop pod maybe, so I can come up towards a planet and just jump in here and it drops down and it's like an instant base starter. But yeah, okay, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think I should add to this donut. Any ideas? I would love to hear that. If you haven't already, you should check out our Discord server, where we have our public servers for Space Engineers and a few other games. So if you want to join us on our vanilla server, then come over to my Discord and check that out. If you've liked this video, please hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for all you amazing people in the comment section helping Epic and I communicate. If it wasn't for yous, we'd be lost in space. Well, I would be anyway. Epic will be fine. So as always, my name's Cosmic Chimp, and stay safe. Epic, can you hear me? Hello? I'll let my voice echo through the space. Might take a millennia just to get to him, but